Yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Shot! 180! 180! Press up! Set up!
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, it's Harrison. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
180! Get hot! 180! Hey!
On third down, Jackson. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Ravens 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the set! 19 Lions! Get it! Come nice! 19, 18! 60 average! 60 average!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Loose inside the 30. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards.
It almost feels in today's game, if you aren't a dynamic runner with the ball in your hand, you can't play. And I'll tell you what, Mike, that was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good in today's game.
1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Browns 1st down.
Ready, break. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Brown throw 80.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield. 3rd and long. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Panther him. 1970 Timberwolves. 65, Trap. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
for the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll take this down inside with 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Shot! 180! Shot! 180! Ready, shot!
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 27-yard line.
180!
Jackson up top again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his left. And the throw left sideline caught. A rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Irving now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19, 65, 10, 65, deputy, 18, 5 in.
Now, faking the give, he'll air it out down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Uh-oh. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. The game is 64. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Cleveland.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? 60 bison. 60 bison.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Mason Graham in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready. Cut 19. Cut 19. Cut. Bronco 65 catch. 65 catch. Ready.
Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed a stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
18, Hawk 2. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Drive will start on the ground. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They'll send a man in motion left. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And the Browns first down.
Hold it ready.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Gotta be locked.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Browns. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Makes the score Browns 42. Ravens 28.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. brings up second and 2.
Tugging down on his side like you ain't the GOAT. If you got a big ass, the streets on your side here, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I
From the 43, here's second and a couple. Now McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. They're going to work this down inside the 45. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
They'll break
line.
the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball on the 32. It's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Here's a run going left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing fourth down.
Traditionally, Mike, I'd love to see the draw play come on a more clear and obvious passing down. I don't think this situation necessarily fit. The defense was playing run from the jump, and they're able to tackle him for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Ah, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Brings up third and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Strike.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He'll try to rush for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. The
Browns getting their punting team out there. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Moving outside the pocket. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
Ready, break!
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, Vikings 18.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Panthers
second and 5.
Now a give up the middle. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
this has really been the story of this entire game. Like, I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball game.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go. 19 Lions, 60 Eagles.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Vikings.
To the ground, a first down run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Browns. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. It's the score. Raiders 56. Ravens 28. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Project Messi, Metro.
72 to 1.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. T.J. Sanders getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Brings up second and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Watch Quinn.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And Jigba left side, he's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
To the air once more is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Mason Graham in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This is caught at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
York, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Go.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19. 10. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Ready. 18 cop.
To throw is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
This one caught the 4. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Panther 11.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd down, they need 5.
Let's go now.
They send a receiver in motion left. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 19, 18. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Fix the Eagles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out for the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.